attending this church in 1949. I'm telling you that so that you won't think I've been here the whole 175 years. I know I'm older, but not that old. Anyhow, when I started attending this church, it was a small church closer to McCool Road. And we had a 2-point church charge, which means that we shared our pastor with Wheeler, and Wheeler had the parsonage. So that means that pastor came over here after church every Sunday morning. And then in the 1950s, we were able, with our Lord's help, to have a full-time pastor. We built a parsonage for him to move into. And then we had a pastor who had this vision that we should have an educational unit here, because by that time our church had grown and no longer could that basement over there accommodate the attendance, the Sunday school classes that we had. So we built that, the educational unit. We had a private kindergarten here because there were no public kindergartens at that time, and that went down at the north end, which is now the Fellowship Hall. And I might add that at that time we used, which is now the nursery, it was our kitchen, and that end of the south end of the building we used for our Fellowship Hall when we served dinners and so on. The rooms had movable walls, so we were able to move them out and have our meals down there. And we served quite a few meals out of that little kitchen, which worked out fine. And as I told Dennis, we took those cabinets, moved them into the kitchen that we have now, so it's just really good. Then the decision was made that we needed some more space because our attendance was growing rapidly. And we decided that we needed to build a sanctuary in the north end of the building, which unfortunately meant tearing down the the building out front, the church out front, because we didn't have good parking facilities and we really needed to have this. So the Lord directed us to make that fellowship into a sanctuary, and it's amazing how it worked out. The choir and the organ were located in the back of the sanctuary, and on the east end we had a chancel and we had 2 offices, one for the pastor and one for the church secretary. Small rooms, but accommodating at that time, which was really good. And then after we did that, we met in there for a while, and the Lord continued to bless us and with our attendance, and we decided that we needed a sanctuary. So then we built the sanctuary that we are now using, and the Lord has blessed us tremendously here too. Now we have PF Hope, which is so good. There again, our Lord is saying, hey, I have other people that you need to reach, so help me out with that. So thank you for that. And then we are at our crossroads in more ways than one. We have crossroads, and what are we going to do with it? How wonderful that our Lord supplied that to us and we were able to purchase that. And I do want to remind you that no, we didn't have millionaires to do all this. We had ordinary people who did extraordinary things to accommodate this and to make this happen. Our Lord just worked wonderfully with us, and we are so blessed continuously. And I feel like we're so blessed right now with the young people, the middle-aged people, all age groups that we have. How many churches wishes that they had that in there, and we are just so fortunate to have all them. So there are still unchurched people to be reached, and we still have a lot to do here at Portage First United Methodist. And thank you all. I love you all. You're just a wonderful church family to me. I couldn't get along without you.